York City myself, Roxanne, Trax, and Osmond went down to New York City for a wedding, and you really get to know a person when you travel with them. And let me tell you, we had a really good time, and even the car, just talking with him the whole time, man. You know, one of those dudes where you end up having a lot in common and being like, yo, this is a good, and we've always been, cool. So, mad respect to him. The energy he put into the music and even poetry scene and, a father. So all the energy he put out into this city, we thank you. And yes, the funeral is on the Friday, and I'm understanding there is also a fundraiser for him on the Saturday down at the
fundraiser party, and there's also, if anyone wants to donate to the family, because they have pair twins that have lost their father. Yeah. And so I'm gonna pull up that information now. Yeah, and again, check it out on Soul Perspective. You can follow us on Instagram. Right. So the message that they sent out is, with the overwhelming outpouring of love and support for Osmond, those who wish to contribute may kindly send monetary donations via Interact transfer to Anithal Royer at hotmail.com, registered as Anitha L. Royer. And please use the password Osmond. Oh, yeah. And on behalf of Anithal, the boys and his entire family, they sincerely thank you all for your generosity, compassion, and continued love for our husband. Much respect and love. So if you have it in your heart to give something to support this family, they lost a soldier. Like, he was a soldier, but like a kind soldier. Absolutely, never had to use the sword. Soldier of love, man. Listen, another interesting story that I did here. I came back in the city that weekend, and everybody, it was really the big talk at the Rip the Runway. Gotta big them up for doing their thing too. But yeah, somebody told me, like, yeah, he's in the hospital. This is on a Saturday night. And from my understanding, he actually married his partner that Saturday night before he passed. Wow. They got married that night, and then he literally passed on the Sunday. Because I work at the Jewish, he was up at the Jewish, and I said in my head, I said, Steve, let me go check him on a Monday. I have a break at work or something else like that. You have to do it when you think about it. You must never hesitate. And then, so it go. But again, I know my energy is definitely out there to him. And for those who didn't get an opportunity to say their goodbyes, come check us out on the Friday for the funeral, and St. on Paul's Saturday, Anglican Church on Ckut St. Catherine and Côte des Neiges. Exactly. So definitely come out and support my brother and a send-off. And on a Saturday night, we coming out and we celebrate. Listen, when I go, you guys will still hopefully be alive when I go a long time, 100 and some odd years. I want a big fete, a big party, okay? In celebration of me, big party, okay? You heard it here. Okay, definitely. I like it, Osmond. He's a party man. It makes sense. Yeah, absolutely. And it's so strange. We've been losing a lot of people. Like, D'Angelo. I lost my uncle on my birthday. Wow. So that was wild. That was probably a part of why I was not feeling well at the end of the month there. It's that time of year too when it's getting a little bit colder and feelings get colder with everything going on. Yeah. We want to open up your hearts. We're gonna play some music. Yeah. We go take a quick break. You can always stay connected each Tuesday. We got Soul Perspectives going on every last Tuesday of the month. We are down here at West Haven Community Center, 7405 Harley, the center that, gives everything to the young people. We got a studio here that we're working out of, so we're thankful for that. So, let's jump into some music. Ladies, anything else we got to say? Did anybody here listen to the new Chronics album? Lord God have mercy. What is that? Get out of here, man. These people, these young people. You're not Caribbean. Your Caribbean card has been revoked. All right, ladies and gentlemen, people of all kinds, you are listening to Soul Perspectives here on CKUT 90.3 FM.
Well, 90.3 FM.
Brand new! Brand new! Yeah, man!
I put the family first, for better, for worse. Who Jaja bless, let no man curse. I put the family first, though sometimes it hurts. So glad we're together here on earth. Wagwan sister, it's been so long since we've spoken. Though we're struggling in them system, our spirit is still unbroken, yeah. Wagwan brother, so glad you're looking after your mother. And they say we're not getting any younger, but every day we get stronger and wiser. Trying to make things right. Cherish these precious times. Oh, just shine your light on us. Show us the way to go. Oh Lord, I put the family first, for better, for worse. Who Jaja bless, let no man curse. I put the family first, though sometimes it hurts. So glad we're together here on earth.
90.3 FM.
Never know you was a lion in the jungle. You're looking so wise and humble. Never forget your advice and counsel. No, Wagwan Stacy. Love how you taking care of your baby. That's just the way you're win and I need to raise with. Look how long you tell him that you gon' make it, yeah. And still we pray. Let nothing stand in our way. Oh, just shine your light on us. Nothing can break or trust. And I put the family first, for better, for worse. Who Jaja bless, let no man curse. I put the family first, though sometimes it hurts. So glad here on earth. So glad I put my family first, yes. For better, for worse. Who Jaja bless, let no man curse. I put my family first, though sometimes it hurts. So glad I put my family first, though sometimes it hurts. I put my family first.
90.3 FM. FM.
Check 1, 2. We got some more chronics right here. I and
Yo, check 1, 2. This is Flavor Public Enemy. And you listening to CKUT and the place to be. T.O.P.
Yes. We're back. You are listening to Soul Perspectives here on CKUT 90.3 FM. My name is Kim Dominique Ferguson. I'm here at West Haven for Teen Talks with
Evelyn Ferrier.
Nefertari.
And Phenomenal.
and also on the ones and twos.
Check 1, 2. I got my own mic back here, man.
But we're not hearing you.
But that's okay. I know I'm here. Check 1, 2. Yeah.
1 2. All right. I hope they're hearing you out in Radioland because we don't hear you in the headphones. All right. Yes. So we have some amazing people in the building that are sitting right at the table right now, and it's us. We're the amazing people. What is going on for this month? What are you going to be up to? It is Halloween. Are y'all doing the Halloween thing? Look, Nefertari started rubbing her hands with glee.
Okay, so Halloween. What are my Halloween plans? What am I doing? Okay, so on the Friday, I'm supposed to have a party to go to. Yeah, that's super fun. And then on Saturday, me, Phenomenal, our cousins, everybody have another party to go to with Fluffy Productions. Shout out Fluffy Productions. And yeah, so it should be a nice Halloween weekend, as they're calling it. And yeah, I don't know what else we got going on.
Let's hear the events for our Halloween plans. It's like whatever she does, I'm doing too at the same time. So our stories are gonna be the same. It's just on Friday. I think I'm doing something different with my friends. I think I'm going trick or treating, but it might be raining on the Friday, so we might not do that. And then the rest of the month, it's just like I don't know yet. I don't know. I'll know like a week in advance.
How are you gonna know a week in advance if it's on Friday?
No, not. I'm talking about other events.
Okay.
For the rest of the month.
Okay. For
Yeah.
the month ends on Friday.
For November.
November.
Oh yeah.
I mean, you said the rest of the month. You know.
Yeah, but I don't know our plans for November just yet. I think it's probably gonna be a few shows in the mix. I know that Westcan is gonna be performing. Where is Westcan? I don't know where Westcan is, but we're gonna be performing somewhere sometime soon. We have a few things coming up very, very soon, so stay tuned for that. Check out the Westcan Instagram page for those things. And yeah, I don't know what else we got going on. What you guys got going on?
So on the 1st of November, there's the Shada Halloween party. So for guys who love Shada music, there's a big event coming. I think it's this Friday, right? First. But yeah, I might be there if there's not a STEM strike, I mean. But yeah, this Saturday, sorry, there's like the Shada Halloween. So yeah, prepare your costume, everything is gonna be huge. And so yes, I saw a few events also coming up for Halloween. But I can't have one in mind. But I will be there maybe for the Shala events for me.
There's a lot of events going on in the city right now. For Halloween specifically, there is the What the Halloween Kiki Ball that's happening on Friday, I believe. That's the 31st. Friday the 31st at 6 p.m. Yeah, right. It is being put on by the folks at Strange Fruits, the team, the duo. Naika, we had her with us a few months ago, I believe in August, talking with us about her launch for her album. I got to see her at the Masimadzi Festival launch last week, Thursday. She was amazing. The festival launch was amazing. Got to see one of the films that they had showing at the festival, and it was such a beautiful film. I don't remember the name of it, and the characters were speaking in a European language. I want to say Dutch, but it may have been another language. I'm not an expert, but it sounded kind of Dutch German to me. The weekend was popping. I had an amazing weekend. On Saturday, I went to watch the Black Theater Workshop play that was going on at the Union United Church. It was a public presentation of this play called Pirates and the Lone Voice by Donna Michelle Bernard. I believe that's the correct. Yeah, Donna Michelle Saint Bernard. Sorry. And that was an amazing play with a couple of artists that we've had on the show before, when it was like pre-recorded, and then afterwards it was so funny because I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday. Don't ask me why. Don't ask me why. That just happens. I got up at 6 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, did my morning workout, and then I went and did my laundry. And by the time I finished my laundry, I also went to go to the barber, get cleaned up and everything because I wanted to look good when I go to this play. After I do the laundry, I was like, oh, Frontline's right there. I feel like Ackee and Saltfish. It's morning time. I feel like having Ackee and Saltfish and hard food. The place wasn't open. So I ended up having to skip that, went home, packed up everything, and then, did what I had to do in the morning, went down for the play, still haven't eaten yet. Went and watched the play, was feeling kind of tuckered out, had a guru, light up. Play was a good time, saw a bunch of people I hadn't seen in a while, and then I was like, me need to eat some food. So what did I want? I wanted Ackee and Saltfish. Where did I go? I went to Frontline. When I got on the 161 bus, it dropped me right at the corner. I saw these two people from behind. I didn't even see their face. And I was like, who are these golden-haired women? Because you know when you know the way that the person is moving. And then it came to me, and I was like, Marliane. And she turned around, and it was her and her niece. And I'm like, what are you doing in my neighborhood? And they were going to a friend's house that I hadn't seen since 2007. And they were like, oh, I'm going to my niece's house. And I was like, whoa, Bruno has a daughter? And they're like, he has 2 kids. I'm like, he has 2 kids? So I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna surprise him, and I didn't even know why she was going there. I just was like, I'm gonna surprise him. And when I got there, I just kind of stayed, hideaway, because I haven't seen him in almost 20 years. Oh. I hide around the corner, and I was like, surprise! And he was like, wow, this is amazing. And then he kind of stepped to the side, and behind him was my cousin that I haven't seen since at least 2010. Jeez. And I was getting emotional just seeing him. I was hugging him, like, I couldn't believe it. I was yelling at the top of my lungs. They were like, in an apartment. And then another person was like, do you remember me? And I was looking at her and I was like, I can't. And she just started to say her name and I remembered immediately. I haven't seen her since my grandfather was assassinated in 2000. It's been 25 years. And I stood up in their living room with my hands on my head just like this because I couldn't believe like all of this history, like all of these people that have been connected to my family for years. Like I met my cousin when I was 11 years old. You know, that was the first time that I was living in Haiti. And so it was this amazing weekend of like reconnection and love and just togetherness and it was so beautiful. And I feel like there's a lot of things that are going to come out of that so long as I take not advantage, but I make sure that I keep those connections, you know? And so it was a really good weekend and I'm looking forward to what's coming up on this weekend. We started rehearsals for the main stage play of Black Theater Workshop. It's called Our Place, and it's an immigrant story. It's an immigrant story about you know, how people come to Canada. Now, the characters are from the Caribbean, but they're from what do you call it? They're from fictitious islands. So we're not trying to butt up any one island, you know, like which is it's a fictitious island, but it's a really good place so far. Where we literally tomorrow is going to be our third day. Today we had a day off, so we've been working since Sunday, and it's been a really great group. Hoping to get them in, a couple of the cast members at least, to come in and talk with us when we're back in studio next week's Tuesday, and I think it's going to be really dope, and I'm encouraging people to come out and watch the play, support the play, support Black Theater. It's going to be at the Siegel Center playing from November 19th until the 30th, I believe, or the 30 days of September, April, June, and November. The 30th of November, or maybe the week before. I don't remember the dates. The dates are escaping me now. But it's going to be dope. It's going to be a real good time. We have a brother that just stepped to the mic.
What's going on, man?
Let the people know who you are.
Yes. Peace to the people. Shout out to everyone who's listening, and shout out to you. Shout out to every single one of you doing the work and pouring into the community. My name is Max Mupese. Currently started this workshop at West Haven for teens, helping them how to create their own podcasts and everything that has to do with multimedia. So making sure that they utilize certain skill sets in order to become better versions of themselves in, you know, the quote unquote media space.
Amazing. So what have you got going on aside from working with the teens? Because now I remember, did you not have a book at one point?
Yes.
You had a book. You had multiple things going on. Didn't you also have like your own podcast?
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
So I currently I still have a book with me. It's called 10 Step Formula on How to Get Paid Gigs for Emerging Artists. And that allowed me to, you know, teach the ins and outs of what I learned as a promoter and what I learned as a student studying at Trebas Institute. So both of those experiences combined helped me create that product and make sure that I could really teach the artists that are willing to learn how to really do that. And as far as the show, I currently have a talk show called Elevate the Mic, where the talk show is basically teaching, it's the importance of the talk show is to elevate mindset and skill sets of individuals who are part of the hip hop community. By doing that, and it's not only artists specifically, it's creative entrepreneurs. So if you're an A&R, if you sell books, also you're creative, you know how to write books, you know how to sell shoes, whatever comes to mind that is creative and that is, you know, entrepreneur based, then you could have a spot on their show, you know.
Nice. We also got a lot going on. Myself and Evelyn, we're producing stuff pretty regularly. She talked about her hip hop ballet. This past Sunday, you had your spooky ballet class.
Yes, I had it.
You need to tell us about that, because I saw the thing pass, and I was like, ooh.
Yes, it was on last Sunday.
Sunday.
It was great. So people had the choice to come whether with a costume or with something all black or orange. just because I was worried about but if people don't want or don't have access to like costume whatever or don't have the time or so, like they should be able to come like with something just special. And we did the class on Michael Jackson, Thriller.
Okay, yeah.
So yeah, I try my best to pick some cool music with a vibe of Halloween. So we had, oh my god, let me try to remember the music. We have some of Rihanna, Beyonce, Ghost. So yeah, I try my best. It was funny. It was funny. And people was just laughing all the class. So, yeah, it was great.
So did people come in costume?
Yeah, no. So for me, I had like a mask.
Okay.
And but I would say like the most of them come like all orange and black. 1 or 2 people came in costume, but very light. There's nothing very extra because it's a class, right? You have to move, it's a ballet class. So, but yeah, something like in the hair or whatever, like in the top, but nothing like big thing, like because we have to move and get things done. But yeah, it was nice. It was really nice. My first time trying a Halloween ballet class because I think it's more like how I had the idea of doing that because in Europe, like most like ballet company, like the French ballet company, the UK one, whatever, they mostly each time we even try to do like a special class. Like for example, for Valentine's Day, we're doing like a special Valentine's ballet class for Halloween as well, and etc. etc. So I was like, why not just trying that? I'm not like a huge fan of Halloween for myself because in Mauritius we don't celebrate Halloween. But we're in Canada, North America, we have to adapt, and I was like, okay, let's try something, and people love that. Didn't have a chance to do it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Next
but
time.
maybe next time.
Next year.
Yes. Yeah, next year. Why not? Why not? And yeah, that was our spooky ballet class, and first time. Yeah,
Nice.
first
I like the idea. I like the theme. And I love the fact that you're a black woman and you're teaching a ballet class. You got the spooky ballet because oftentimes, and what I love about recent times is that a lot of us do love horror movies, but we tired of seeing the black people dying first in the horror movies. The black people always being the one like we don't want to go there, and the white people get them to go there, and they're the first ones to die.
Facts.
And we've been having some amazing horror movies that as that guy from 8 Mile said, this is a Harlem flick, and the black guy doesn't die in this movie. So it's really cool.
Yeah.
You know the
Shout out to
reference.
Lotto.
Yeah. Even though he did lose that battle, but
That's funny.
it's nice to have these movies, and it's beautiful, I think, to have ballet. And I want to say positive cultural appropriation.
Yes.
Because
Thank you for saying that.
you know them white people gonna be like, oh, you're taking our ballet away from us. Yes,
Oh
Chad.
my God. You know what?
Yes, Karen, we are.
Yes, but I had a Karen in my DMs though. I had
Said she had a
one.
Karen in her DMs.
She had a cabin in her DMs.
Yeah, I was promoting
Tell us
like
about
the R&B ballet class, so everyone was just like texting me, oh my God, this is amazing, thank you for doing that. Extra, so black people, right? And a morning, like I saw like a text message on Instagram, like at that job page, and a white woman just texts me, oh my God, why are you doing this? I don't understand why you separate people. This is not how why ballet is here. It's here to make people come together. It's a sport. Like why are you making everything political? Like black people. I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And then I did not respond back because I tell this to a friend who was just like, you have so much people to this kind of space, and just do not respond back to that kind of Karen shit. And but yeah, this is so like, sometimes when I'm talking about black people and doing ballet for black people especially, I had some of my close friends, like my close friends of black women, asking me, yeah, but Evan, why you like putting black women for black people on your posters? Is this not risky? Are you sure doing that? Like, I was like, yes, it's a choice, and it's a political choice for me. Of course, we have maybe less clients, obviously, maybe. But I think that putting this like clearly, to write it down, is just to to say out loud and to like publicly, like, we need space for black people only, and not in a way like, oh, we want to separate us from everything. Oh, we're just like the angry black woman every time, blah blah blah. But let's just like to assume that. And my friends say, okay, I understand now why, but it's not very clear every time. And I think it will be always like a matter of just remind to people why we're doing that, and I think it's like, if I trust like all the comments that we had at Adagio, people love that, yeah.
But I think also one thing that people conveniently forget is that when we had black women, the only black woman in a ballet class, everything about her was scrutinized.